Okay, finally, base attack force video. Now, this is old footage now, and by the time we are watching this, firstly, I'm no longer with Free Ally, and funny enough, I'm actually with natives, which, why is it funny, you're gonna see later on in this video. Okay, so I don't have much experience in base attack force, and although the troops are not really confusing as much as in strategy combat, because in strategy combat they've got pretty much the same troops as in Panzer Rush, but the power and what they do are completely different. So in the base attack force, let's say I figure out that I actually have to make AML 90s to attack the base, and for some reason they works like Bredas, and I think they're even more powerful. So and the Gazelles is a I've got one ME, is it ME24 or MI24, and these Gazelles. Now with the planes, what I've discovered and what the guys told me, that if you're attacking the base with the planes, it doesn't matter whether the flags actually are engaged in the ground troops, they will immediately switch into planes when the planes come in, which is very weird. I don't think I've got something like that in Panzer Rush. So I'm not quite sure how you can actually use your planes to attack the base, especially if you have a base quite strong. So in base attack force I do like planes, but because of that it is very difficult for me to actually use the planes to attack them. So what I've witnessed in that game is that there are many people using Gazelles, those helicopters, and in a huge bunch of them, and these are quite powerful and versatile as well. So I think it's a good choice for the dinner, I guess. Now I've made so many of them, and I decided to go for, I know these are not a full upgrade, I think there's one more upgrade of the flak, but these guys, this guy doesn't have a flags put in. So as you can see, they're actually going quite quickly, and these are, I think these are level 6 and it's 7. I'm pretty sure these are that these flags are just one level down from the strongest one, and they are going quite quick. So yeah, they're picking up my helicopters. I like the flares as well, these are cool. So look, 70, 60, yeah, they're going very quickly. I had two bases. Well, actually, there was one base where I had a full set of flaks with maximum upgrade, and that base was gone very quickly. I don't even know when, but they've taken it. So I guess if I don't have a flak, even with the biggest upgrade, you don't really have much chance to defend it. So although the flags are a good feature, it appears that they are really essential. It's like you really have to have them, otherwise you're exposed, even if you have a full upgraded flags. What I've noticed also, when you are flying, I think these are F-16s, they're the most powerful plane, 20,000 armor they've got, right? So they seems like, you know, you can destroy it. And yet, if you fly over the base with those flags and they've got the detect tower, you won't be able just to fly over, because they're gonna go down so quickly. So obviously those flags are very, very powerful, although looking at my AML, you know, they're not really going down as quickly. Then we've got Lucas has some tanks, you know, can't really tell you much about them, and they are the anti-air units as well. So as you can see, we are taking, oh, and there is an enemy already. Yes, I used to use that plane. I like that plane, by the way. So when I was taking this base, I didn't really expect the enemy to actually go after it. Yeah, so yeah, maybe I did suspect. I'm not quite sure, but it was a surprise. It was a surprise. But you see, this strategy, waiting for someone to destroy the defense and then attack them, that is quite often much better solution and much more cost-effective solution than actually taking the flags down. Because look at the situation now. I only got what, 2 sets of AML? Yeah, the one small one now. A few gazelles, and my allies, they have some helicopters. So if you see what's happening now, the guy, the Harris, he's sending quite a lot of troops here. You see? So plus the plane. So it was actually a little bit scary, because I didn't have much troops at that point. So we had Lucas. Look at that plane. It's just not, the percentage is not going down. It's very, very strong. AML, he's got AMLs, because I know there are AMLs, I think 60, and they are very weak. Yeah, these are anti-air. So he just keeps sending. Now at that point, I thought we are okay, but then these guys came in, and now that was also a bit scary moment, because I thought the guy had a lots of troops, and he just keeps sending, and obviously we wouldn't be able to defend them all. Oh, these are the Cobras, right? So yeah, so you see, that was getting very, very scary for me, because I've actually thought that we're gonna lose, and as you can see, I start making strong planes. Yeah, 4,000 gold left only. You see, by the way, it's very difficult. I have to say, it's very difficult to play few games at the same time. Well, not difficult, it's expensive. So, you know, I wish I could sort of carry on with this, but with spending money on gold on this game, on Panzer Rush, and the time as well, that's another thing. I haven't logged in on a base attack force for a while, and I think I lost all the bases by now. So, you know, you have to be active. You have to be active somehow. Yes, these guys are no longer able to take that base. Yeah, he's got some. Yeah, you see, I remember I wanted to wait for him to bring more troops because I want to have fun with my M16s. Is it M16? It is M16. But I think he never came. Yes, but going back to the time, it's I mean, as you all know, the game is very time consuming and the money consuming. So it's just difficult to run everything. Plus the video itself, to edit the video, is also very time consuming. So all in all, is just like almost impossible to do everything, and especially I'm doing everything on my own. So it is just difficult. Okay, I think this is it now. He's got some troops there, but I don't think he actually attempted to attack us anymore. No, I think he's gonna. All right, okay, he's flying one plane. You see, if you see just one plane like that, this is you know, he's running out of troops, and he's not gonna make any more a proper fights. There was one video, I think I've got it somewhere, in base attack force, when I saw they were taking one of our guys' base. So I made like 6 or 7 F-16s, and I managed to get there, killed some of the troops. But again, even with 6 or 7 F-16s, if you have a bunch of troops there, you won't be able to protect the base. It's just gonna be too much, and on top of everything, your planes are limited with ammo, which is a downside in this game. Yeah, so I think this is it. I've just checked the footage further down, and he's not going to attack me anymore. So yeah, so that was it. Obviously, the video coming soon was made just to keep the tension. It is very hard to show the emotions if you're working on a pre-recorded footage. If I would play on a live stream, or I was recording myself while I was playing the game, then obviously the reaction would be real. I don't scream, but I remember in this attack there was a moment where I was a little bit concerned, and it's like properly concerned. A little bit, but properly. In any case, this is it. That's the whole battle. I've got two other videos from Base Attack Force what I've been playing, but that's it. And at the moment I only got one base with no gold, and I will be and I am preparing the challenges in Panzer Rush, so I don't think I'll carry on with base attack force at the moment, as supposed to. So anyway, whether that was an interesting video or not, I'll leave it up to you. But thank you very much for watching. If you last so long, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.